And welcome back. Okay, so here's the obituary, and two names stand out here. David the Bear, who was killed in the arena by a nacho, and Zishan Big Bonk, who was likewise killed in the arena but by a brigand raider. So that was a devastating blow to the company. So we now have 11 people. And we are looking for an excellent tank or an excellent damage dealer. I also recruited this guy, who is one of these indebted, so he does need to succeed in Promise Potential, but I'm hoping to make this guy a decent enough tank for the Black Monolith. We'll see. We'll see. It's a bit iffy, because yes, he does need to succeed with Promise Potential. His resolve is a bit low. No stars in hit points, only 1 star in melee defense. But he does get Indomitable from Vigorous, and he does get a trained perk group as well as shields. So yeah, I'll try to make this work. He also gets Survival Instinct, which is from the same perk group as Vigorous, and he also gets Fortified Mind, likewise from Vigorous. So we'll see, we'll see. The thing about this is that if he does fail, the run will quite likely take longer than I was anticipating, but it is what it is. It is what it is. I didn't set any time limits for myself. Anyway, here's some easy groups of nomads we can destroy. So let's get to it. Let's get to it. Alright, let's see about the combat speed. Let's make it 4. Okay, and I'll just wait. They don't have any archers, do they? No, they don't. Okay, so they are coming to get killed here. Just the way I like it. Okay, let's see. I'll just rotate here. Also, in hindsight, not sure if I'm happy about Mahdi's build here. I guess he's fine, but might have been better. Might have perhaps been better to go with like cleavers or something. Anyway, this is what we're doing. I can give him Duelist later on at level 15 if he's still alive. So maybe like a one-handed axe will work better. But he does have the rotation to rotate others offensively if he can't attack himself. Anyway, let's kill these fools. So yes, my arena play has been sloppy, to say the least. Not my strongest suit. But it is what it is. It is what it is. Have to learn from the mistakes and carry on bravely. Let's do that. You can just wait. Finish him. Step over there. This stupid bush is stopping Wolfgang. Okay, that's nice. Nice to see that. Also, one thing that might be good is another polearm guy. And I'm basically preparing the team for the Black Monolith. I am going to do, as I've said multiple times, the 2 new legendary locations first. But since I don't know just what is good there, we'll just go with what's good for the Black Monolith, and surely that's also going to be good in the 2 new fights. Anyway, this time they do have archers, so we will be the ones advancing. In a moment. Well, I guess now. The reason I'm taking it so carefully with the Black Monolith is because, well, I've said this previously as well, but because the poacher run, it wasn't the main goal of the run, but I decided to attempt it, and it went horribly wrong. much worse than I expected it to go. And one of the key factors was that I didn't have a good tank. Of course, Reforged does beef up the Ancient Dead. So it makes sense that it's very tough. And also, since I lost the one Save Scum I had pretty early on, well, that can be used anywhere. This is what I will be doing, playing it kind of safe and carefully. When it comes to the monolith, at least. That doesn't mean I won't be taking risks before I get there, but with a roster size of 12 only, and without the Legends methods of leveling people, losing someone, especially when they've reached like a high level, like level 11 plus, does sting a whole lot more. Okay, Einar is doing good work there. So yes. Like I said, if Theodobald fails his promised potential, the run will, in all likelihood, take even longer, since it does take time to train someone from level 1. I guess I could even use the experience boost potions that the game does have, as well as utilizing the training halls. Anyway, let's see. So I have 15,000 crowns. How much stuff did I have? Some stuff. So we can still fill the inventory, after which I should probably head to Königshaven. But let's head to Gipfelfest. Also scout this area, I guess, and also kill these brigands, who seem to want to fight. They didn't get the memo that this would be a very, very poor idea on their part. Yes, come to your deaths. Now watch this guy, the new guy, get a crossbow bolt to the head, and someone else will finish him off. I don't think that's going to happen, but it's always possible. Anyway, let's just move closer here. Alright, I'll rotate these two, I guess. There we are. Alright, go there. Nicely done. Move there. Okay, well, since Wolfgang is so good at what he does, now Leofric cannot attack anything. Poor Leofric. Anyway, he doesn't have underdog, so let's not make the same mistake that I did with Zizhan. Though it shouldn't matter in these actual fights, but it did matter in the Black Monolith of... not the Black Monolith. Why did I call it the Black Monolith? In the arena. Well, I guess the arena was Zizhan's Black Monolith. Also, Leofric does have the initiative, which Zizhan did not have. So most of the time he will be able to act before the opposition does, which can be the deciding factor, of course, whether you stay alive or not. Nice hit there. Okay, just move there and just do that. They are doing renovations still. Hopefully it's not too distracting. Nice hit. Let's see. Can't, it seems, kill this guy unless I get a very lucky headshot. So someone's going to get netted. Right, that's fine. Oh, no one did get netted since the robber is now fleeing. But that means I won't be able to kill him unless I use a dog. Oh well. Not the biggest loss. Kill please, thank you. Oh, I should have used the dog. Well, then again, it would have been stupid, probably. Haven't trained the dogs properly. I guess I'll let the guy go. Probably. Probably cannot do anything. It seems that the crossbow man is also getting away. So it goes. Unless I can find a dog pretty soon here. I don't remember who has them. Also, it does kind of suck not having Pathfinder for these thrower types. Okay, sure, you two can leave. Go start a new career as farmers or something like that. Alright, let's continue. We did get a level though. Theobald level 4. Okay, I'll give him, I guess, survival instincts or dodge here. Not sure which one is better. Well, let's do the actual level first. And I will be ignoring the melee skill, I think. The other stats are more important. Kind of sad to see that +2 here. Still take it. Yes, he does absolutely need to succeed with Promise Potential. I don't think I want to rely on him if he doesn't. Anyway, I'll give him Survival Instinct here. Maybe Dodge would have been better, but let's go with that. Okay, so we see a throng of ragged-looking men, and there are another group of men following them. We haven't seen anyone. Oh, sometimes you can get a recruit from that event, but not this time. Okay, Necromancer's Refugium. Okay, well, let's deal with that. A few Necros and one Geist, etc., should be easy enough. Okay, probably I'll just hold. So maybe I should move. I don't know. Let's wait. Let's wait. We can outkill the Necro resummoning pretty easily, I think. Though I have been wrong multiple times in the past, but really don't think that in a fight like this we should have any problems. Especially when there's only one Geist. Anyway, rotate him. And get to killing. Yeah, okay, sure. I'll reposition the peoples. That should be fine. Do need to be a little bit careful when you don't have underdog. Here comes the Geist, and there's a possessed two-handed flail. Okay, well that can deal damage. That definitely can deal damage. We'll see what happens here. It's fine, whichever I use there. I guess I can stagger, perhaps. Can I? Yes, I can. Okay. Well, that should take care of this. Since I can also stun. Next round. Alright, and Milo, it's up to you to defend this flank here. If I use Adrenaline, I guess I could try to edge towards the Necro. Honestly, I won't mind if Milo dies if I do something stupid with him, so I'll be aggressive. We'll see how he does. 5% only. Okay, nearly there. Let's just kill this. Acts in 20. Acts in 29. Okay, well, I guess since I don't have another target and I don't want to lose the tempo buff, I'll just go for this. Despite the damage reduction that it gets, 25. Okay. Well, you don't need to deduct anything from that. Alright, sure. And I suppose I could use the spear wall. Do like that you can use it while engaged in melee. Of course, the same is true in Legends with the right perk. Anyway, let's use Hold Steady. There, I guess I should have waited to be a little bit more optimal, but shouldn't matter. Okay, let's see. Here's the stun. Okay, Milo got surrounded. Meaning that he won't be able to go for the Necro since he doesn't have underdog. Okay, and Einar. I guess Einar is kind of free to go for this Necromancer. So if I move here... Yeah, this obstacle is kind of detrimental to the plans. I'll just move there. Oh, come on. What's your melee defense? 50. Okay, let's just do this. Okay, there's the stagger again. Just do that. Oh, not enough fatigue for the free riposte. So annoying. Well, I guess kind of a positioning error on my part. Anyway, let's just do things. Alrighty. Go for that one, actually. Might as well use... Well, should I use this already? Well, I guess it doesn't matter. Easy enough fight, let's just use it. And actually... Oh, come on. I was going to go for the Geist, but... The zombie with the pitchfork had other plans. Nice try, buddy. Milo is wavering. Well, I guess when you're surrounded by zombies, that's semi-understandable. Okay, let's send Hadi after the Necromancer. Okay, and good job. This might be a tiny bit problematic. Just recover. Alrighty. And we have reached the first Necromancer. Good job, Milo. Yes, welcome back. Really need a better weapon for Sahiri if you can't kill this in 2 blows. Okay. And finish them off. Alright, just do that. And there we go. Okay, 3 zombies. 1 zombie. Does take a while for that unstoppable to get going, but once it does, Leofric is doing pretty well. Okay, and the inventory is full. So let's stop by, like I said, at Gipfelfest and then go to sell stuff. Anyway, Mahdi also leveled, level 12. Take more hit points. Also, yes, should I repair something? Probably should. Let's repair. All right. Wait till dawn. Well, actually, let's have a drink.
We barely fought off the Greenskins last time at the Battle of Many Names. Just barely made it. And now they're back. A sturdy shield is a real lifesaver, let me tell you. Wouldn't have a man fight without one. A group of young lads left for Salzburg some days ago. They're looking to hire armed men over there.
Okay, well, thanks for that. Alright. Let's see. Weaponsmith has nothing. How about the armorer? Likewise nothing, it seems. Okay. How about the recruits? Well, actually, let's buy tools first. And also, if the selling price is decent here, then I will sell. Okay, 16 is good enough for the junk, at least. Let's make some room for better stuff. Or just more junk, perhaps. Okay, 115 minus 7. Do I care about that? I don't think I do. I'll just sell it. Oh. Whoops. Let's buy it back. So how greedy do I want to be? I guess I can be semi-greedy at least. Since it's pretty close by. The city, that is. So I can save some of this stuff for a hopefully better price there. Okay, maybe that's good enough. Also, am I ever going to use strange mushrooms? Maybe. But I think it's... Well, then again, you can use this together. So for the Black Monolith, I could use a second wind potion and these for damage dealers. Well, selected damage dealers. This does, of course, come with the downside of minus 15 melee defense, which can get you killed, but... Anyway, here's Sir Einar. Brave Dexterous. Tactician perk 3. Okay, but sadly doesn't get shields. Now that would have been excellent, because we could have made this guy the shield sergeant. I think I'll definitely check him out though. He might be a good damage dealer. But yeah. Well, anyway. Let's check him out. Sir Einar. 3-star range skill. Which, well, he does have crossbows, but I don't think I want to go for a gunner. Yeah, I think that's going to be a no from me, dog. He's not bad, but the stars aren't there. Nearly mean-rolled melee skill. Did average with melee defense. Mean-rolled hit points. Okay, next. Who's next? I guess I can check out witch hunters. Fragile, well, I guess we can live with that. Cleavers. I think cleavers is like the only option here. I don't want... With a roster size of 12 and the Black Monolith as a goal, I don't think I want to try the... Well, I guess I could. I guess it's possible to go for a gunner. I did just let the noble who had the same option go though. Anyway, he also gets discovered talent and leadership. Fragile does suck a bit. Has to go with medium armor. Well, he's very cheap. Anyway, let's just see. Okay. Nope. Just no. No stars in relevant places at all, basically. Apart from the hit point stars. He does have the discovered talent, but I don't trust this. They did in a recent patch make this better, but I haven't installed the patch because apparently, if I understood it correctly, it also rerolls what you've gotten before, so I don't want to have Charade. Well, I guess it wouldn't matter for him since he's level 11, but apparently the patch also changes, if I understood correctly, also changes what you get from professional, like retroactively, so I'm not going to install it. Anyway, Halstein, thank you, but no thank you. It's not you, it's something else. That's the reason. Nope. I'm not gonna get a deserter. They have such horrible resolves. I guess if they max roll, they could be decent, but eh. Hesitant. That doesn't matter. Obviously, this is a lower tier background. Shepherd. I guess I'll pass. Also, let's train up these two. This is a bit expensive, but I suppose I do have the money still. Anyway, I bought tools, right? No, I didn't. Okay, so buy 2 stacks of tools. And we are doing fine with other things. Okay, let's stop by the Fursten Wall. Ideally, I will find a good enough recruit pretty soon, because it does take quite a bit of time to train them up. Okay, nope. Just nope. Let's stop by at Husklag then. Okay, unlikely to be good, but I guess I'll check here. Like, if he rolls with 3 stars in melee skill, maybe. He did roll 3 stars in melee skill. No stars in melee defense though. And starts at 1. So 92 minus 5 melee skill if I keep this guy. Is that good enough? Does get Berserk. Yeah, the thing is, if I keep this guy, he kind of needs to be babysat a lot and does need to go into the backline. I don't think that's... Well, then again, he does get polearms. Doesn't get combo, which we've been utilizing to great effect with Wolfgang. Does get brute though, which does help him deal damage. Lots of hit points. So I can't promise that this guy, if I keep him, that is, if we get to the Black Monolith and this guy would still be with us, I can't like keep him completely out of damage because of the Necrosavants, but then again, Necrosavants are easier to kill in Reforged than they are in Legends. So maybe that won't matter. I don't know. So would go Nimble, has a lot of hit points, does get Colossus, Polearms and Berserk, Killing Frenzy, probably Formidable Approach, maybe Resilient, Backstabber would be a yes, I think. Crippling Strikes maybe, because you can also inflict injuries on the undead, that would help a lot. Well, maybe not a lot, but at least a little bit in the Black Monolith. I don't know. We could do so much better, though, if we find the right candidate, like a good Swordmaster or a good Hedge Knight. Since he did roll with the 3 stars in melee skill, I don't know, maybe. Resolve is a bit low. Does need fixing up, but he does have the star there. Don't think Vanquisher would help. Maybe though, I don't know. Unlikely, since that would put him in harm's way. So long reach would be an obvious pick here, so that's 9 perks. Maybe like rotation. Now this would be the budget pick for damage. Just barely good enough though. Is that unfair to say? Maybe that's unfair to say. This guy isn't bad. I don't know, man. Is he good enough to hang with the rest of us? How did he roll, by the way? He did max roll the melee skill, does get the -5 from brute. How about going with medium armor? Well, I don't know. Is that any better? Maybe not. I'll keep him for now at least, but we'll see. I do also have this famed pole arm, but this inflicts piercing damage, so not optimal for ancient skellies. Let's keep this guy around for now, but I might decide to let him go. Maybe. We'll see. Give him some gear here. Fatigue is good because, obviously, since he's farmhand. Have a 200 body armor. Gladiator helmet is fine. And 52. Well, I guess since I'm not going to be leveling melee skill on Theodobald, let's make that switch there. Also give him a dagger. And this guy, the tank trainee, can have like a long axe. Not the optimal weapon, but he doesn't really need to be contributing for damage. What is this? Into Nightmares. I haven't done Alps yet. I guess I might, since I can make cocaine. And everybody loves cocaine. Okay, sure, I'll do that. For the cocaine. Alright. So the melee defense might be an issue even if he's a backliner, but let's see if I can make this work. Let's mark rotation as a maybe. Vigorous assault as a maybe. Crippling strikes as a maybe. Dodge as a maybe. Did roll with 108 for initiative. No stars though, so I don't know. Maybe dodge and the +3 rolls for melee defense will be decent enough that I won't even need to worry too much about the Necro Savants who will go for the back line. Anyway, let's do this. Do I need to switch out weapons or anything? I guess that would be prudent, but am I a prudent man? Well, sure, let's give you a pole mace, Leofric. That makes this a little bit easier. I don't think we'll have a difficult time here, but still. Other than that, do I care about making changes? I guess you could use a long axe, actually, so never mind. Theodobald, give that up. Let's move the Axeman there, and this guy can have, like, I don't know. Do I have anything? Well, it doesn't really matter, I suppose. Give him, like, a shield. And a spear. Okay, just observe. Also, would be better to have like a reach capable spear for you, but whatever. It's fine. It's midday. I can actually look around here for a little bit. Yes, we need to be ready. Okay, I see nothing. Could have done maybe like one fight nearby. Okay, evening, let's get back. Alright. Let's see how we do against Alps. Alright, 8 enemies here. Gerhard resists. Who's Gerhard? Oh, it's the new guy, huh? Yeah, the new guy. Well, good job, new guy. Starts with a hit as well. Okay. Guess I can do this with these weapons. Maybe they're not optimal though. Let's try these instead. Off with your ugly Alp head. Do that, and do that, and do that. Okay. You can just hold. Well, sure, do that. And I guess I could use the Blitzkrieg, but I'm not going to. That seems like overkill. Nice. Wake you up. Okay, 2 more, and they should be fleeing, actually. Alright, sure. I won't go off chasing them, so goodbye. It is over. Here we go. Okay, so let's see. What did I change? You should have this back. Go into the front. You can just stay with that. Do that switch. Okay, that's it, I think. Now let's head to Königshaven. Though, yes, I can still fit things in the inventories. Let's see if there's anything to destroy here. Maybe there is. Well, there is a group of brigands. And there is crumbled fortifications as well. Alright. Let's get all the XP we can. Just wait. Wait round. This should be so easy. Though we have the 2 new guys who might get unlucky one of these fights. Anyway, how nice of you to come close enough. I do appreciate it. One of these days I will try like a semi-speed run, I guess, but this won't be it. Maybe try that with the Legends mod. I don't know. We'll see. Just ignore that. The disrespect. Alright, let's kill. Let's kill if we can. Nice hits. Alright. Let's try to kill all of them. So yeah, would be nice to find like a second famed polearm of this type. Well, we still need a lot of famed weapons. Well, I guess need might be overstating it, but would be nice. Like a famed mace, famed sword for Zahiri, etc., etc. Famed cleaver would be good. Okay, 2 more. No one escapes. There we go, and Gerhard gets a level. Okay, so let's see. Gerhard level 2 takes Colossus. Plus 3 melee skill, plus 4 resolve, and I guess since he rolled pretty badly, let's take the initiative, which we might utilize. Alright. And now let's deal with this. I'm going to assume it's also brigands, but it might also be like undead, we'll see. What do we have? And it is undead, okay. 15 skeletons. Okay, sure. All right. I don't really need to, but I guess I will back off a little bit. Just to get that tiny bit of advantage here. Which, like I said, we don't really need, but let's get it anyway. Let's get it anyway. So it's a bit awkward when I'm doing it like this. Tiny bit awkward. Oh, you're the new guy. Get in the back line. Alright, and wait. Doing it like this also means taking less armor damage, which is going to save us a bit of money. And I guess time as well. Alright. Let's destroy these things. I said destroy these things. Better. Let's see, 66, 76. Go for the 76. Alright. I guess I'll use the onslaught, and I should have used that already, actually. Slight mistake. Good job there. Okay, 95 or 95. Let's do both. Nicely done. Okay, let's use hold steady. Get out of here. Guess I'll wait since he has such a low melee defense. Just to save the armor a bit. You can just do nothing. Okay. Let's do this just in case, though. I'm going to get next to this Praetorian anyway. With someone else, that is. 46, 78, or 51. Also, this thing has a split, right? Yes. It might not even matter, but in any case, let's reposition there. And also this Praetorian never got to do anything. Okay, well, there we go. Sure. Okay, easy fight, and another level. And the inventory is filled. Okay, so what do I dump? These at least? How about these? 80? Good enough. Good enough. Okay, so Gerhard now level 3. Okay, takes the hit points, takes the initiative again. Alright. I guess he does take Backstabber. I really want to be sure that he manages to land those hits. Okay, and let's see. Repair some garbage here. Yeah, sure. Anything else? Yes. Sometimes my eyesight is very selective when it comes to the inventory. Or, well, basically anything, I guess, but... Anyway. Okay, so Konig's Haven. Okay, so this is the... Ascetic, I think the trait is called. Einar hasn't been eating. I'll leave him be. Okay, we don't get any consequences. Ambushed trade routes, that's good. I'm really tempted to look at this. Even though the roster is filled. Okay. There might be a very good cripple there, but I guess I don't want to be gambling anymore, apart from what's his face, this guy, who's now level 4. I might if I had more roster spots, but at this point in the run, let's try to avoid it. At least I say so now, but I guess it's possible that I end up changing my mind at some point. Probably not, but maybe. Anyway, let's sell some garbage here. It's garbage day. Guess I can sell this. Let's keep the Berserk chain though. I think. Though, do I actually want to keep it? Maybe not. Einar is our only flail guy, and he already has this Gunther the Grinning's Punisher, so the only way the Berserk chain would be used is if someone gets fired or dies and I end up recruiting someone who uses flails and who has enough fatigue for a orc weapon, so I guess I'll sell it. On second thought. I guess the same goes for this three-headed flail. Alright, keep on selling. Okay, 24k. Did someone need a dagger? Well, not need, but have a dagger, I guess. Have a dagger, and you can have a net. Alright. I guess I'll buy these pretty expensive tools. And let's see what these are. Rifle of Brigands, I don't think I care necessarily. It is a 3-skull though. And 2-skull thieves, maybe, just to improve relations. What is our relationship status here? It's open. Let's train up Gerhard. I guess I'll do the... let's actually do the thieves first, because I can sell their loot for a better price with the ambush trade routes. This is also a nice way to level the newbies. Let's do this during the night. There is a necromancer. Okay. Why not? The more the merrier, I say. Not very exciting to be taking these easy fights, but since I kind of need the easy XP, well, I don't need the easy XP, but when it's easy, it makes things easier. No shit. Anyway, you're the new guy, right? Yes, just run off. Okay, so let's see. I guess I'll use this. Alright, there's the Necro. Terrain is a bit suboptimal. Shouldn't matter, but still. Guess I can send a Zahiri after the Necro, and he should be able to handle it like 9 times out of 10 without any help. Alright, just go for it. And even if the Necro gets to bring someone back as a zombie, I think we'll be 100% fine, so let's just kill. Let's just kill. Not going to be thinking about this too much. Also, this bandit decided that no corpse for the necromancer. Thank you, bandit. That's very helpful of you. And off with your heads. Okay, and do that. I can just ignore this guy, right? 5 and 8. Okay, move there. Wait. You don't wait, though. Bonk. And... Shink or something. Oh no, it's a Wiener Ganger. And it has a buckler. Whatever will we do? Anyway, let's use one of these things. Oh, you silly sods. You silly sods. Immediately fleeing. What the hell? Like, was he even... Well, I suppose he must have been breaking. Well, whatever. It's fine. I'll take it. Use the opportunist. Left at 1 hit point. Sure, why not? Okay, and I don't think it matters, but let's shield wall. An absolute slaughter. Get out of here, get out of here. I said get out of here and I meant it. Okay, I don't want to be pushed around, but I might be. How silly of you. Alright, 5 enemies left. Gets hit there by a 6% and also stunned. Okay, sure. Won't let this guy leave. Wipe that stupid grin off your face. That's better. Oh, this guy. I forgot. Well, it seems that he got confused enough that we can still kill him. Okay, one more. No mercy. There we go. 4 levels out of that. And some garbage to sell. And I'll also kill the brigands that were over here, I think. Okay, so Milo, level 13. I guess he takes hit points. Alright, and Leofric level 13 also takes hit points. Bertram likewise, level 13. Takes fatigue. More initiative would be nice, but I think I'll go with the melee defense. Hit points would also be good though. Maybe he doesn't need fatigue, actually. Let's go with hit points instead. Okay, and then we have Theodobald, level 5. Continues to roll this +2s here. Which does suck a bit. I'll also give him fatigue for the Indom. And let's go with Shield Expert at this point. Okay, so the projection is 28 melee defense, which will be +15 from Promise Potential. which is not fantastic, but it's good enough when you have shields and underdog. Hopefully good enough at least. Okay, and also Einar level 10. +3, and +5 initiative. Pretty good, pretty good. And let's go with formidable approach. Okay, and for the next level, not sure what I'll be taking. Maybe vigilant, maybe rotation, maybe finesse. Won't be taking shield, so let's get rid of that. All right, but like I said, let's also try to kill the other group of brigands. Let's also repair this junk. Where were they? There you are. And they want to die. Okay. Surely it's not the swamp. Yeah, it isn't. Sometimes the game lies to you. Nice hit. I will be taking most of the so-called difficult fights that I see, even when I'm leveling those two newbies. But for now, while we can do these easy fights, I will of course be taking them. They will also be over pretty quickly. I guess you can have that kill. Okay, Einar has underdog, right? Yes. I know I can see it from here as well, but I'm so used to doing this instead. Anyway, you can just... No, I don't know. I guess I'll wait for someone to come here. It's pretty unlikely though, but let's see if he can actually hit someone. Okay, so 8 of them left. So they won't be fleeing yet. Guess I'll wait. So this guy is waiting. Which means that when his buddies die, he will decide to leave. Now we can't have that now, can we? Okay, so let's get in there. Okay, and move there and take out your mace. Sure. Okay, 2 to go. 1 to go. 0 to go. Yoink. And let's also repair that garbage. Or at least most of it. Okay, and return to Konigshaven. And let's sell this stuff here. What was that actually? 115 minus 5. Okay, that one might be actually used. And I can sell those, definitely. 125.7. You can go. Let's see. I think I'll... Yeah, let's just keep the metal pauldrons around in case I decide to use them. And it seems that we're mostly subsisting off of wine. Well, I guess we also have mushrooms and dried lamb. Well, and a few other things. I have an uncle who mostly subsisted off of wine for many, many years until it wasn't possible anymore. Anyway, let's do this. Forgotten Hut. Okay, so double check the armor situation. Yeah, we'll be fine. We should be fine. Let's see. One Swordmaster. Lots of highwaymen, a few sharpshooters, etc., etc. Okay. So I guess the Swordmaster could be netted. I don't want to underestimate them after all. Also, if Thirbolt the Pale gets hit in the head by enough crossbow bolts and dies here, then so be it. Whatever. He's only level 5, and he might be failing his promised potential, so we obviously still have time to get a decent enough tank candidate. As long as I don't try to do the promised potential thing again. So let's have him wield the nets. Anything else? Probably not. Also Gerhard, if he dies, he dies. Okay, we get one more leader. That's fine. Only the Swordmaster should be an actual threat here. And it seems I don't see him yet. Okay, let's wait and see what happens. Oh, there he is, never mind. Okay, so he's using a southern sword with the offhand Adarga, which he gets to use with the double grip bonus. Yes, okay. Sure. Oh no, it tickles. I might be using the adrenaline here, the AoE Blitzkrieg ability. Also, they are coming at us, which is, I guess, good. Well, I guess I don't have to guess. It is good. Makes this go slightly easier and faster. Not on this flank though, not yet. So I guess this flank will stay put. And the northern flank will just go ham, and they will come when they come. Also, do I care about this armor? Probably not. But we'll see. We'll see. Maybe even dagger him, but probably not. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's advance like one tile or something. Something along those lines. Okay, I don't want to get too carried away with Zahiri, not even with his underdog plus pattern recognition combination, but do I do this? How many backline weapons do they have? Just the one? It seems just the one. But getting hit by these great swords will actually hurt quite a bit, so let's not get carried away. Usually a good idea in this game not to get carried away. Alright, won't be using spear ball, I don't think. Alrighty, and I suppose we can weaken that guy with you. From maybe here? Or here, no, whatever. Well, sure, move there. Okay, and Zubair move there. To have access to both sides of the battlefield. Also, apologies. Muted the mic there because that was getting loud. Sorry about that. Out of my control. Okay, so let's see. Milo. It's a bit awkward for Leofric here. I think I'll save the kill for Leofric. So Milo does something else. Let's just move like here and shield wall. Zahiri could also go for the kill, but let's instead wait. Okay, there you go. And just hold. Wait. Okay, so what's your defense, Mr. Sword Master? 86. Definitely will be using a net. He's waiting, okay. Oh, it seems they don't necessarily want to charge us. Well, that sucks a little bit. But only a little bit, I guess. Okay, sure. Well, we need to be the aggressors. So let's see, with Zahiri. 72 melee defense. Now that is pretty impressive, yes. This guy has 80 melee skill with a pole hammer. Well, I guess I'll go for the highwayman, though he is shield walling. For 65. Slightly awkward. Slightly awkward. I'll go for this flank. We'll see what happens there. And I think we'll still go with the plan of staying put here. They will decide that the time has come to be aggressive at some point. Also, maybe move here with Einar. Sure. You can support over here. Let's edge a little bit closer, I suppose. I think that's going to be fine. Even if the Swordmaster goes there. Alright, and Hadi. This will be a bit awkward. Or more than a bit awkward. Maybe even slightly dangerous for Leofric. Next round, that is. Okay, had to mute the mic again since the drilling was again reaching peaks, new peaks. Anyway, what I was going to say is that this situation is a bit awkward because, yes, I don't want to use the no-weight bonuses. But moving here is slightly risky. Well, I guess I'm willing to take the risks here. It's pretty unlikely that he'll actually end up dying or anything like that. When they can't efficiently surround him. Though, yeah, this guy is obviously still shield walling. So 45 melee defense, I guess that's not that much. Yeah, pierce the leg muscles. Okay, I'll go for it. I'm not sure if that's actually a good idea, but I think he should be fairly safe. Only 56 there. Okay, you will wait for one of these ones. Same with you. Wait for a better target. Are you guys still holding? How rude. Okay, we are a bit split up for something like this, but maybe. Yeah, it only affects this flank. Also, I don't know if they're still going to be coy. I'll wait. Let's see what happens. Okay, so far so good. And they are advancing finally. And they even block the Swordmaster. Who might decide to go here actually, which is pretty bad for Leofric. But we'll see. Okay, I'll lower the combat speed. This is a bit silly. Down to 2. Okay. Let's wait. Killer is also waiting. Lots of shield walling going on. Okay, so we have Othello Bleakheart here. Who does have Rebuke. We have a Marauder going for a flank, it seems. And this is a 5 AP attack, so can go for a Theodobald. Also 240 armor for Otel. Is this guy shield walling? Let's see. Yes, okay, I think I'll knock him. There you go. That's better. And does Milo do... Well, I guess we'll attack here. But we can wait. We can still wait. Let's wait first. And I guess Hadi goes for this one. Nice stun. The Inspiring Presence is a bit of an annoyance. Okay, let's start going for them. Nice. And 82. Good. Okay. There we go. Let's also move here, I think. Not too afraid of these guys, not yet at least. Okay, and I want to... Yeah, I want these two to take these spots, which means Charade will do something else. Guess I'll do the free attack there and move here. What's your initiative, by the way? 103. Okay, let's just attack again. How rude of you. Okay, I will use the adrenaline now. I think this fight is perfectly winnable without it, but let's still use it. Unlikely I'll get a tougher fight in 24 hours. Anyway, the Swordmaster is going for Zahiri now. Net is over here. Anyway, let's actually try to free Mahdi here with Gerhard. Also, this guy should fall pretty easily. Let's provide surrounding bonuses. Okay, unsuccessful there. Nice. Okay, go for the flank. Kind of. Do that and do that. And attack. Okay, 2 attacks. And a kill. Excellent. Wait for another one. Guess I'll get rid of this one. Then again, I can wait for the Swordmaster. Or someone else. This one is stunned after all. Now let's just kill this one. If I can. I can't. Well, good start. 71. Let's instead go for the 95. Good job. Just checking to see if this guy has nimble. Doesn't look like it. Well, too bad for you. Okay, let's use hold steady. Sure. Okay, so theoretically possible this guy gets rallied, but let's not attack him with Gerhard. Let's instead do that. Wait. Move like here. And wait. No, not enough fatigue for the net. Possibly problematic, but we should still be fine. After all, it's only one Swordmaster. What's the worst that could happen here? Also, we have a net on Hadi, so... Nice try. Guess I use this. Okay, Zahiri. I guess we go for the Highwayman. Slightly afraid of the Swordmaster, but only slightly. When we are at full health and nearly full armor. So maybe I'll wait before I attack anything here. 69. Let's wait. Okay. Fire arrow. Oh, Swordmaster decided to, after all, go for the south. Alright. Go for Alric, I suppose. How much damage does the fire deal? Not like a ton. Let's double check here. We'll light the tile on fire, but it doesn't say anything about the damage, right? Well, anyway, I'll do this. Hit the stun and... okay, take a bit of armor damage. Okay, and Milo... just go for... well, I guess we can finish this guy.
Finish him.
Oh, and there's also a highwayman over there, which I didn't notice. Okay, sure. Sure, why not? Excellent hit there. 50 or 30. Go for the 50. Okay, Swordmaster might end up here. Did I give you a net? Yes. We'll get it out if need be. And let's help here. Okay. 95. And let's also reposition. Still get the kill. Do that. Okay. And out of fatigue. Alright, I'll just recover. Wait, I think. Finish this guy. Wait. Wait. Oh. Stupid Swordmaster. Well, I say stupid, but that might actually be intelligent of him. Anyway, let's use this. Get out of here. Okay, well, if the Swordmaster decides to flee, I might just let him, perhaps. We'll see. We'll see. It's a bit awkward now that he's so far away from the main group. Also, yes. Let's see. Okay, never mind. Okay, no stagger. And starting to run out of fatigue there. Recover. Bonk and... go for their back line. With 7 of them left, I would imagine that the Swordmaster will still be fighting. Why is that taking so much fatigue? Oh yeah, because you're club-footed. Oh, damn it. Yeah, that's pretty bad, actually. Oh well. It won't matter for the main fight that I took this guy, but that's pretty bad to have. Okay, let's stop these two. And let's see what the Swordmaster decides to do here. Oh, he is leaving. Okay, well, How cowardly of him. I guess I can catch up to him. Okay, so he is also, let's see, breaking. Let's catch up to him. Maybe we can even break his resolve and not have to... Okay. Sure. And not have to use a net on him. Not that the net would be like a big loss. Okay, well, I'm going to rely on this 95 to be able to catch up, and okay, he is now fleeing properly. Properly fleeing. Can I surround him, though? To dagger him? I guess I don't even care about his armor, though. Not a lot, at least. I don't think we can surround him, so whatever. What ifs? Let's just kill. His armor is still pretty intact, but I don't know. Do I care? 210. I don't know what this piece is, so whatever. Let's dagger him. Fine. It's gonna take a bit of time. Bit of time, but it's fine. Oh, you don't have a dagger. Okay. Now step the hell away in that case. Okay, good. There we go. Okay, Gerhard gets a level up. Loot is unspectacular. So this is a breastplate. 210 durability minus 24 fatigue. I mean, it's slightly better than a reinforced mail hauberk. Which means it probably won't be used. Well, whatever. Whatever. We move out. Also, it's possible that we get ambushed by mercenaries. Not that we have the head. What are we doing with armor? Like, good enough, probably, for a mercenary ambush. Which I will fight, I think. Anyway, Gerhard, level 4. Takes leverage. Works quite nicely in conjunction with Brute. Okay, Slightly bad level up. So it's between the melee defense and the resolve. I'll get the +2 melee defense this time. Okay, and head to Konixhaven. Guess the mercenaries don't really have time. Yeah, they didn't. Okay. What is this? Hunt for scrots and lindworms. No thanks. Okay, train you, and I guess train you still. Okay, let's see. Selling price now is 17. Right. I'll do the inventory management on my own time again. It's been long enough. And next time... Well, we now have a lot of money again, so maybe go hunt for some famed gear. Though, I don't know about that. Maybe head to the north. There's a castle hill here, Helleborg, with a weaponsmith and armorer, and we can go after the barbarians again. Or maybe head like here. I would also like to do the first legendary location added by the patch to the base game, but I haven't found it yet. Anyway, I'll do the inventory stuff on my own time. Thanks for watching, and I shall see you next time.